So due to some clashing of meeting, our director sir was unable to, be present with us in the meeting, but he has been kind enough to send us his message. So I'll be reading out his message in his words for everybody. So from the desk of our director, Professor Dr. Shailendra Singh Chauhan, he says, "Dear students, it gives me immense pleasure to inform you all that we have successfully started Google Developers Student Club at BBDITM. GDSC will provide you a platform for networking with other developers and enhancing your professional skills. Greet all the students who are now a part of this wonderful community. I'm looking forward for your active participation in all the upcoming events and of the Google Developer Student Club BBDITN. With best wishes." So we are very thankful to our sir for these kind words. Jamshed, next slide, please. Next up, I'm very glad to invite our HOD, sir, of the Computer Science and Engineering Department, Professor Dr. Divakar Yagesen. Sir, we would be, highly obliged for you and would request you to please say a few words of encouragement.
Good afternoon, all students. And it's matter of great pleasure that we started this Google Developer Student Club. And I hope we create a new type of professionals who are proficient in Google technologies, because Google is the number one and the world leader for all the new technologies, on also for the mobile development and also for the web application development. In every field, they create new technology and new barriers for the students. And I hope that we will do something better, and we, we can complete the industry, uh, and our students will learn a lot from this platform. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time and your words. Next slide, please. So next up, I would like to hand over to Jamshed to introduce himself and carry the presentation.
So thank you, Arya. I'm audible.
Please take over.
I'm audible, Arya.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
So good afternoon, everyone. Myself Jamshed Sheikh. I'm GDSC lead at BBDITM. I'm CSE third year student and I'm an Android developer. Before going to the next slide, a big thank you to Shivam to building this club at our campus, and I'm thankful to Professor Shailendra Singh Chauhan, Director Sir, and Professor Divakar Agasen, HOD Sir, who gives the permission for Google Developer Student Club chapter in our college. So moving to the next slide, all over world 1500 plus GDSC chapter registered, and in India 350 plus GDSC chapter registered. So GDSC BBDITM, one of them. What is DSC? Or we can say that GDSC, or the full form of GDSC, is that Google Developer Student Club. So the main aim of the Google Developer Student Club is to helping students bridge the gap between theory and practice. We know that lots of students have theoretical knowledge, or they have also an idea regarding any real life existing problem, but they don't know which technology they can use to that problem, or they don't have a right roadmap. So in this community, these types of students get the right platform to solve a particular problem. Google Developer Student Clubs are community groups for college and university students interested in Google Developer technology. Google techno- Google's technology like Android, Flutter, Cloud, Web, and ML. These are top technology. When you joining this club, then you will grow your personal and professional network. In the coming month, we will collaborate with different GDSC chapter colleges and hackathons and workshops. Then you will meet and different mindset people. So moving to the next point, Google Solution Challenge. This is the most important point. Google Solution Challenge, it is the biggest solution challenge Google in every year. They provide 70. So in the Google Solution Challenge, different GDSC chapter college students submit their ideas, and top 50 teams will be selected, and 50 teams will Google and other experts to improve and submit a solution for the top prize. Then after top 10 finalists will be selected and win a 1 year subscription to plural site swags, additional customized mentoring from Google, Google Developer blog and demo day live on YouTube. And the last top three winners will all the prizes included in the top 10 category like plural site, lots of credits along with a Chromebook and a coffee chat with a Google executive. And so this year a team selected from India in top three winners. So I hope in 2020 in I hope in 2022 BBDITM student will participate in this Google solution. So thank you so much.
Share for those insights. It was actually really interesting to finally, be able to see what things that we are capable of and the things that we can actually, take part in. So moving on, I would like to invite Aman Sirvastava to introduce himself and carry the presentation forward.
Yes, thank you, Arya. Please confirm if my voice is clear.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sir. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aman Sirvastava. I'm a third year undergrad student studying computer science and engineering at BBDNITM Lucknow. I'm also working as General Secretary at DSC BBDNITM. By profession, I am a cybersecurity researcher. I work with different companies and help them secure their servers. I am also certified ethical hacker and ISAC certified cybercrime intervention officer. As a CCIO, I work with law enforcement agencies and help them solve cybercrime cases. So that was all about me. Coming to the next slide, Jamsir. Yes, now coming to the backbone of DSC BBDITM, the core team. First and foremost, Mr. Sir, faculty advisor. He has been very supportive since the very beginning of the registration of DSC at our college. Next is Aman, you already got to know about him. Next, Mr. Hers, DSC technical lead, also a full stack developer. Miss Pranjali, academic coordinator, has also a very keen interest in cybersecurity. Miss Arya, creative and marketing team lead, also a very great content writer. So these will be the people behind every event going to be organized by a future. Jamshir, next slide, please. Now that we about the DSC in the starting, the solution challenge that is organized everywhere, every year by the Google. But after all this discussion, what benefit you are going to get from DSC, or in other words, what DSC actually do? So we host developers meetups, various events, tech talks, where industry experts will be addressing their views. We host different informative webinars. We are organizing hackathons related to various technologies, such as a competitive programming hackathon, where you get the problem and you have to solve it using your programming skills in the given amount of time. Likewise, we will also host different CTF. CTF is capture event where you can test your hacking skills and so on. So all these events, workshops provide a very conducive environment for peer-to-peer learning. Now I'm looking forward to a great participation from your side, and I can assure you all that you are definitely going to have a very hands-on approach towards every technology, and you will definitely boost your knowledge. Thank you, everyone, and over to you, Arya.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Harsh, you are audible.
Hello. So I would like to introduce myself. I'm Harsh Srivastav. I'm a third year BTech student, also DSC technical lead and a full stack developer. I have recently developed various projects on the MERN stack, and I'm presently learning Python and focusing on Django for website development. Jamshed, next slide, please. So over here at the GDSC BBD ITM, you will be learning various latest technologies like the cloud computing, app development using Flutter, website development, cyber security, and AI/ML. Okay. So after this, when you will be learning after this, we will be contributing to the open source on GitHub. We will be participating in various contests, like Jamshed said recently to all of you. We will be making various projects in teams and also alone. And if you get stuck anywhere in between, we are having mentors who will be guiding you step by step in the process. So thank you. Over to you, Arya.
Sorry, everybody. Actually, due to some technical issue, I had to rejoin the meeting. Extremely sorry and apologies. Pranjali, please take over.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pranjali Shah. I am academic coordinator here at DSC and an earnest cybersecurity enthusiast. Please change the slide. As we have already discussed, the fundamental objective of DSC is to help students bridge the gap between theory and practice. So, this entire process of growing knowledge in a peer to peer learning environment revolves around three phases: to connect, grow, and learn. First and foremost, meet students who are interested in different technologies. This will lead to paralleling and associating with people of diverse background and different majors. Next is to grow by applying newly learned things in building solutions for local problems. This will facilitate in advancing of skills, career, and network. Finally, it is all about learning a range of technical topics and acquiring new information through hands on workshops, events, talks, and project building activities. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranjali. Um, so next up, it's me. Um, so I am Arya Bhardwaj. I am the creative and marketing lead, and I'm a third year student. Apart from, I do have interest in like technical activities in here, but my first and foremost interest, and I could say passion, is content writing. I have been doing content writing since over 3 years, and I would like to, pursue this in future as well. I'm very passionate about it. Yeah, and next I would like to, introduce our mentors to everybody. Next slide, please. So these are our mentors. The first one is Abhin Krishna. He is our web development mentor. Next is Shiva Singh. He is also our web development mentor. Then we have Rishabh Shukla, who is the cybersecurity mentor. Arshad, who is the AI and machine learning mentor. Next, we have Naman, who is a cloud computing mentor. Vaibhav Singh, who is also a cloud computing mentor. Next up, we have Nidhi Gupta, who is also a cloud computing mentor. Next up is Aviral Singh, who is an AI and ML mentor. Next up is Avi Tripathi, who is an Android development mentor. Next up, we have Ishika Jaiswal, design and marketing mentor. Shauri Divedi, who is also a design and marketing mentor, and Hitansh Divedi, who is also a design and marketing mentor. Next slide, please. Okay, so now one of the most important questions is how to become a member. So first and foremost, clearing a lot of doubts, I would like to tell everyone that the membership and workshops are all free. Nothing will be paid, and you will be getting a lot of opportunities, a lot of knowledge, a lot of new people to work with. So there's hardly any reason why you should not be connecting to us. Next, what you have to do is you have to go to the link and click join the chapter. So the link, where will you get that? It will be provided in the WhatsApp group, where I'm sure all of us are added in the group, and the link will be sent there, and we all have to like click and join the chapter. There will be, a pop-up which will say join chapter. We have to click on that. Next up, we have a LinkedIn page and we have an Instagram page. So the links to these pages will also be shared, and it would be great if we all could connect on these platforms as well. Next slide, please. As we are reaching the end of our meet, so this is the question and answer session. We have discussed quite a few points about GDSC. I'm sure a lot of us might have a few questions in the mind. So if you have any question regarding anything, please feel free to ask the question in the chat box. We'll be waiting for some time, and we will be here to answer your questions. So I would request you to please ask all your questions and queries. You can type your questions in the chat box if you have any.
If you have any query, you can just ask. This is not, use sigh or anything. If you have any query, it doesn't matter if it's a good query or anything. Just post your query in the chat box and we'll be happy to answer it.
We will be waiting for a minute, and in case we don't get queries, we'll be moving on. So guys, please feel free to ask your queries.
Jamshed, there is a question on chat box from Kavisha. Please answer that query.
Sir, are you from BBDNITM or any other college? SRM Chennai. Okay, no problem. You search on the Google GDSC BBDITM and you will automatically find our chapter. Mostly it will be the first or second result. And as soon as you open our chapter on the Google DSC on the web, there will be a blue button. There will be a blue box which says join us. Just click on that and will be our member. Jamshed, if you can show the web page of our chapter, that would be great. Yes. I'm sorry, if you can open that link in another tab where you are not logged in, so that you know. Yes, there you go. Join us button. You can just click on that and fill the form. You will be a member to our chapter. Okay. Yeah. Any other query from anyone?
I think
You can ask your queries because it's a matter of your career choices. If you are not going to ask your queries, you will not be able to reach a place where you would like to.
I think no one has any query, any further query. Arya, I think you can wind up. And
Okay.
a very big thank you to Professor Diwakar Yagyasen sir for taking this time and coming to this session and joining us. Thank you, Diwakar sir. And Arya, I think just wind up the session. I think if there is no query.
Okay. So thank you, Shivam sir. Thank you, Divakar sir, for joining us. Thank you, all my fellow teammates and every single person who has been a part of this meeting. I hope everyone learned something about GDSC, and I hope everyone is as excited as we are to start this in our college. One last very important thing is that a feedback form will be shared on your mail ID. It will be sent to your mail ID. So please, everyone, make sure to fill that feedback form because it's very essential. And with that, I would like to conclude this meeting and end it. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you so much.